Hi, and thank you for joining us. Like many of you, my mind and my heart are full. Full, I would have thought, to capacity of anxiety, fear, worry, concern, which are further complicated by waves of sadness, grief, anger, frustration, impatience, intolerance. And yet, as overwhelming as these feelings can be, I am aware that my heart is full as well of love, appreciation, gratitude, and admiration for you, for this community, for every individual who is staying connected, staying positive and upbeat, and making your presence felt in so many important ways. I am grateful for strangers who mirror my own efforts to stay 6 feet away as we pass on the sidewalk or in the grocery store, and who share a wave, a smile, a nod, a thank you in solidarity. I am inordinately grateful for every call, text, every email, Facebook post, Facebook comment, shared humor, wisdom, insight, reflection from my family, friends, colleagues, most of whom are gathering in groups of support, learning, teaching, and sharing virtually at this time. Our feelings are real. They are kaleidoscopic, they are nonstop, and they are complex. They are so intense that between our internal lives and the constant barrage of news, newspapers, news updates, statistics, directives, instructions, explanations, hotlines, cold facts, we are feeling tempest-tossed, tossed about on tsunami-sized waves of emotion, information, accommodation, and uncertainty. If ever there was a time when we all need to take a collective breath, a big, deep, slow, soulful, real breath, it is now. It feels to me as if the whole world is holding its breath. So it's time to get back to basics and just breathe. Just a technical word before we do. Shortly after we begin our meditation, this video will stop, and a second video will need to be clicked on to bring us to the end of this session. You are welcome to click on the second video immediately, or you may want to continue meditating at your own pace and click it on when you are personally ready to conclude. We are experimenting with the technology involved, so any feedback you might want to offer will be greatly appreciated. I'd like to anchor this afternoon's practice in Jewish tradition, where we find at the end of the 150th Psalm, there are only 150 of them, so it's the very last line of the whole book of Psalms. We find the following: Kol haneshama tehalel Yah. Literally, it means everything that breathes will praise God. At this time in our lives, our world, and our history, I am thinking of these words as meaning every breath we take praises God. As with every breath, we give thanks for the gifts we enjoy and the blessings that even now fill our days. So, I invite you to sit comfortably. A chair works well, or on the floor if that is your preference. Try to sit straight, although not rigidly or overarched. Just sit comfortably, relaxed, at ease. You may close your eyes if you wish, or adopt a kind of soft gaze that does not necessarily focus on any one thing, so that you need not be distracted. We're just going to breathe for about 10, 12 minutes. If you want to stop after 1 minute, or 3 minutes, or 8, please do what makes you comfortable. There are no rules here, no shoulds, and no judgments as we proceed. Just breathe. You want to concentrate on the breath, just the in and out of your natural breath. Don't try to take a big breath or a small breath. Don't manipulate or artificially control your breath. Just notice it. Where do you feel it? In the nostrils, on the way in, down your throat, in your belly. You may want to put a hand on your belly so that you can even more easily concentrate on the breath going in and out. You may want to place a hand on your heart for a moment. Again, to concentrate on the physical sensations, the physical reality of the breath going in and going out. As you are breathing, just breathing in and out, and focusing on your breathing in and out, I would offer the following as a way of furthering our intention. Memo to Self regarding meditation by Ron Stone. Right now, you don't have to parse the entire universe in infinite, particular detail. For just these few minutes, merely sit and become only breath. That is to say, spirit. Now, what you see is a world without you, as it was before you were born, and will be when you're no longer here. Are you amazed that it goes on without you? Slowly learn the lesson about who you are. Dust of the earth, dust of a star. The stuff that is you has always been here, fulfilling its purpose in losing its self. Until you. Now it's become human body and brain. It believes it's an I and stands apart from the rest of creation, asserting its right to be Lord of all, whatever the price. But you know, in these moments, the price is too high, far more than our planet is able to pay. In your ego-fed effort to have it your way, you have become death, the destroyer of worlds. The world doesn't need you the way you need it. For these next few minutes, let go and just be. And become not an ego in charge of it all, but a part of the whole in search of your place.